This is crypto Wild Wild West. Butters haters at every step. Got my drip, I'm fresh to death. Hydrate now, I feel refreshed. DeFi Dialogue, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, time to give away some more drip. But first things first, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. And hopefully you got a couple days off this weekend to relax, recuperate, get your mind right, and also work on your passive income stream. So let's start it off today over here in the animal farm. As you can see, $40,304,000 total value locked inside of the animal farm. And we can see the price of pigs today are at $126.50. And it just wouldn't be right to talk about the animal farm and not check out the drip garden. And today the total LP locked inside of the drip garden, $512,916,000. So let's scroll down and check out my plants. And we can see today I'm at 194,000 plants locked inside of the garden. So what I've been doing over here is adding to the position, straight compounding, not withdrawing right now. So earlier today, I bought just a few more plants with a couple dollars that I have from some other projects. So I'm right around the corner from reaching 200,000 plants, another milestone almost accomplished. And I keep bringing up that I feel the drip garden is one of the most popular things going on in the animal farm right now. And with that, I've heard a lot of people with a lot of different perspectives and views on it. So there's a couple things that I want to cover. So let's go over to the Drip Community Wiki page. If you're not using this, this is another great resource that you should start using. So under the tab of the Drip Garden, it starts off by saying this: the Drip Garden is a true game where all players start off relatively equal, and what determines your payout is how often you plant your seeds versus how often you sell them. And the reason I want to bring this up, because I was in Telegram and saw a couple people mentioning they got into the garden before some of their friends. They both have similar amount of plants in their balance, but they feel that their friends receive more LPs a day than they do. And just reading this first statement alone, that observation may be true in their case, because it says what determines your payout is how often you plant your seeds versus how often you sell them. And another misconception about the garden, I hear people say it's always at 3.33%. But in the information provided on the garden, this is what it says. Keep in mind that the 3.33% daily rate is not completely constant. It will vary slightly based on a combination of factors, including how often you plant your seeds versus selling them, and the habits of the community as a whole. So let's scroll down and continue to read. Your personal habits hold much more weight in regards to your overall personal returns. Just as your daily rate can decrease, it also increases based on a combination of those same habits. So hopefully after reading that clarifies any misconceptions you may have, and I know it's something that's floating around the community. Maybe this will help address that. So depending on your personal habits and how you play this game, yes, it said it's a game, how you play the game and compounding versus how many you sell, that definitely determines how much you get paid out daily. And another topic that keeps coming up out there in the community is about the drip liberation. Some people were asking, why can't they simply use PancakeSwap? And of course, you can just go use PancakeSwap if you like to, but this is why they created the drip liberation. We have created a contract called Drip Liberation. The contract allows farmers to add drip BUSD liquidity to PancakeSwap without paying the 10% transaction tax. This removes the greatest barrier for drip farmers, allowing them to ROI on the farm and the drip garden game much sooner. So if you're someone that frequently buys LP tokens in the drip garden, saving the 10% would definitely add up. And once on the Drip Liberation page, you can click the drop down arrow and it opens up additional options to buy the LP tokens with. And you can see the options listed. What I'm going to do is choose BNB. So in this example, you see I got 0.01 BNB entered, and I'm going to press apply to see how much I get. So it says with 0.01 BNB, I would get 0.31 LP tokens. And you can see the transaction is now complete. And you see right here, my BNB balance has changed to 0.05 instead of 0.06. A couple people in my comments were not aware that you could hit the drop down arrow and actually select a different token to swap for the LP tokens. So another excellent tool that you can use to keep up with your garden, your LP tokens, is Doom.com. And so as we scroll down, we're going to get to a section that shows me my plants. Right here it says I have 194,000 plants in the garden, which is a wallet value of $239. And underneath it, it shows me my wallet plants per day, which is 6,480. My wallet value per day, 0.87 LP tokens. And what that equals, wallet value per day is $7.96. And in the category of wallet daily interest, you see it says 3.33%. That's what I was talking about earlier over at the Drip Wiki page. If you're somebody who's compounding more than claiming, that really determines the factor of what this may be. And if you are ever curious if you have ROI'd in the garden yet, come over here to the category that says wallet ROI. Mine says 21.81. And then in the next category, you see I have nothing. Wallet ROI, 0. This is because I've done nothing but compound my bag. I have not claimed out of the garden not one time yet. So again, this is a very good tool. It's at Doom.com. Come over here and at the top, you can plug in your wallet address and it's going to tell you all these stats that you just saw me read off. But enough talk about the garden. It's Friday, so let's give away some drip. And if you're new around here, every Friday I give away drip. I spin the wheel, give away drip to the squad. Today I'm giving away 2 drip. Let's spin the wheel and see who the winner is. And shout out to you if your wallet ends in BD583. You are the winner for this week. 2 drip will be coming your way. And so last week I also gave away 2 drip for my 600 sub subscriber. However, the person who won did not reach out to me. So what I'm going to do is spin the wheel with the other people who were on that list. So let's get to it. And shout out to everybody in this. Let's see who the winner is. And shout out to you, Mighty Mofo. You are the winner of the 600 sub giveaway. Reach out to me. Make sure you leave your wallet address and I'll send you the 2 drip associated with this win. So let's wrap it up at the foundation, the pillar that supports the whole drip ecosystem, the Dripfaucet. And the first thing I'm going to do in the faucet is get to giving away this money. And the winner of today's giveaway was D583. Let's go back and double check. BD583 was the winner. Let's go back. And shout out to the squad. Keep working and growing your position, getting your deposits up. And we can see the transaction has now went through. 2 drip should now be deposited to your faucet. Once again, shout out to you for winning this week's competition. So if you're out there listening to this video and you're wondering, should you start investing now? Should you wait? Should you put it off till everything is perfect? If you ask my opinion, I would say do your research and start investing as soon as possible. And with that being said, I was reminded of this quote. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. So that's where I'm going to leave it at for today. And like I always say, invest in yourself. Invest in your future. Learn more about these DeFi plays. DeFi Dialogue, out. DeFi Dialogue, get the bag you've been told.